Hey, it's day 23020 for me. It is the 15th of December. We're getting a little break from the rainstorm on this Sunday afternoon. And I thought, it's Sunday. Let's do a sesh, shall we? I don't know what it is, but over the last, say, 3 weeks, month, it has been quite challenging for me and for our family. We've all had things beseech us that have kept us down. My surgery, everybody's, healing and recovering. And, we've got challenges with a variety of different things. And it's hard to not get down. It's hard to not get upset. It's almost the default way to be, something, oh gosh, shit, this is wrong again, I at least find it that way. I don't know about you. What do you think? But it for me, it holds also these challenges, a certain type of, when there's challenges, it causes me to go beyond my comfort zone, to push out, to explore things, to, resolve things. When I face challenges like my health, it creates this sense of resilience and strength and courage even. When I'm facing things that are beyond my control, but they're a challenge to deal with, I find myself having these existential moments where I realize that in the big scope of life, in the the whole universal sense of things, it doesn't really matter in a way, So I don't stress too much on it, because that for me is not healthy. It's not healthy for anybody to stress in a negative way. There's, I guess, positive stress, but anyways, I have just not felt well this week at all. I've had a really difficult recovery. I think I caught a little cold. Members of my family have been facing some incredible challenges of their own, and I can't help but feel the weight of their situations. I reach out to help. It takes a lot for me to do that sometimes. Challenges like that often create anger for me sometimes. I get upset that, why is this happening? Or I don't need this to happen right now. I've got other shit to do, But I also have been learning that with these challenges comes kind of an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to test your sense of spirit, your resilience, your ability to recover, the courage and strength it takes at times, the presence of mind that you need to have to mitigate these crises. Each time I'm going through it, I'm finding myself to be more, able to think about it without the anger, without the angst that goes into it. I wish I knew this when I was younger. It saved me a lot of time. I hear my daughter coming. Hey, we're back. Sorry about that. I needed to say hello, goodbye, make sure Kelly was getting some stuff together that Maggie is going to deliver to Julian in Truckee. What were we talking about? Challenges, those unforeseen challenges that beseech us all in life, and how to deal with it. And there comes a sense of this clarity for me in facing obstacles, facing challenges, dealing with things that I really kind of don't want to deal with. But there comes a clarity with regards to the perspective of life. It distills what my values are. It distills what's really important to me, and causes me sometimes to reevaluate what I'm doing, where I am, what's important, what do I have to do next, or what comes after this. What to do is to learn to adapt to things, to grow from challenges, we find strength, we find resilience, we find the ability to adapt, or even challenges that we seek out in our life. I'm going to climb that mountain, and you get this sort of sense of satisfaction when you get to the top and you truly enjoy that view from the top of the mountain, because you've climbed the fucking thing yourself. It's like, wow, it's not just like a picture that comes up on the Google Cast or some shit. Or challenges are really important, and there's something to embrace in a way, to have a sense of gratitude for, because without them, the wins in life wouldn't really feel like wins. It's like, well, if you're always winning, it doesn't become so fun or something. Yeah, this recovery has not been good. I've had a really hard time. I think I caught a little cold now. My ear is leaking for the last 2 days and hurting and throbbing, and I have a constant, pulsating in my head, because I can feel the blood rushing with my heartbeat. So it's like this. It doesn't really hurt. It's just really annoying. I see the surgeon on Wednesday. I anticipate him taking him out. All in all, it comes down to what we each understand and absorb and accept as part of our lives, who we are, where we are, why we are. And those challenges have an impact on how we become who we are. It's where we find compassion and empathy. Life is hard. And really just have to, like my wife always says, life is hard. You always have to pick your hard. You know, it's hard to be a single person in life, but it's hard to cohabitate with another person. It's hard to get through life when you're all drunk and fucked up and stuff like that. But it's hard to remain sober too. One way or another, it's going to be hard. So pick your hard. My wife is a very smart person. Yeah, man, the clouds are rolling in. It has been some really wild weather this past week that we've had to deal with. Our garden was all blown apart, all the windscreens and stuff like that, all the cages that we use when we grow our precious plants they were strewn all about inside the garden, and one of them got flung out of it by these gusts of wind that were like 60 and 70 miles an hour according to the weather app. I appreciate you watching. I hope you're a subscriber. If you're not, please do. We're this close to getting to 200. I'd love to make that goal by the end of the year, but it's sort of beyond my control. I always tell you guys to take care of yourselves, and I mean that. Take care of the people around you, of course. Take care of your community. Take care of the planet, but take care of you. Okay, so you can show up for everybody else, at least, take care of you. And I often say be safe because, man, you never know. Both it's a crazy, mixed up, violent world out there. There are all kinds of opportunities for accidents and slips and falls and things that you'd never see coming. There's always risk in who you deal with and where you put your heart, where you put your belief. So be safe with all that stuff. And like Ken Babs told me in the summer of 1980, keep your Dobber up. And that's your spirit, man. That's that little thing inside you that just generates all the energy that makes all the systems of your body work, that is attached to your consciousness, that is attached to your ass. It's everything that you are. It's all the atoms that are buzzing in your body. It is all the cells that make up everything. It's the strands of DNA. It's the little spark of energy, that we all emanate. And my bet is we have a lot more of that in us that we don't even realize. Keep your Dobber up. That's what it means. Keep your Dobber up. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys all have a good week. And we'll meet again. I don't know where. I don't know when. But we'll meet again some sunny day. All right.